I love my life. I love my life. No, no, no. But tomorrow, I'm away. So I live my life today. Tell me I'm not the same. I'm living my life today. I'm living my life today. Life. I live my life today.
So like this song, right?
Love my life. Love my life. I live my life today.
Hey, Karan. Hey, Jamaica. Hey, Yvonne. Vanessa. Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hey guys, welcome to Unfiltered Live, where we talk about everything
And anything.
what's going on in your world and our
Our
world.
world.
This is your host, Juju B, and my co-host.
Riri.
Welcome, guys. Thanks for tuning in once again. We appreciate you guys tuning in with us tonight. Good night,
Vanessa,
everyone.
The music going in and out.
Yeah, we turned it down. So hopefully that was the reason.
Okay, can you hear us now, Vanessa? All right.
Thumbs up if you can hear us properly. All right.
So
I guess there's no complaints.
So as we said, okay, great. Thank you, Vanessa. As we said that, what's happening in your world and our world, no. I'm going to be a little interviewer tonight. And she's going to be my interviewee. Okay, so as you all know, the big day just passed Saturday. And yes, I'm considering. Oh, so I see what people, ladies and gentlemen, you should hear all the pastor was going on about her. And now I see why. Yeah. Now I see why. Isn't that a big? Okay, a big rock. Yes. So, you tuned in on your honeymoon, and you said that you promised us that you're gonna give us a rundown of how you went through everything, got everything together
Within
for
3
3 months.
Yes.
So
of course, I got my proposal on Christmas Day or Christmas night, I should say. And like a month later on, I started planning. And it was very like hard, but at the same time, it was like, like, okay, let's just knock it out and get it over with. So the first thing first is I'll go ahead and tell you guys a couple of people that just one moment.
I'm going to clear my phone. He left his game playing. So sorry about that.
I'm back. I didn't go too far. Yeah, so I planned our wedding in 3 months, and some of the people that we used was like Wish for like the place cards and just little small stuff,
Because those were really
miscellaneous
cute.
stuff. The
Like,
place
yeah,
cards,
with our
right?
names on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really, really cute. Actually,
Yeah.
I would have showed them, like, where the, but whatever.
I know where one is, but I'll show it to you guys later. I saw it just now. But yeah, I use Wish, and we also the guy's suit came from Savvy at Stonecrest. The girls, they dress came from the mall, actually at Cinderella.
Okay.
Cinderella, and the only bad review I have for them is the fact that you wasn't able to take pictures of the dresses. They don't even have like the color shade or nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, nothing at all. And then of course we use Pristine Chapel for the actual wedding and reception. They was awesome to work with. You know, we got a coordinator through them also for some of the stuff, which wasn't too much. And then of course I had you helping me out in the background up until the day of the wedding, and also performing, which was awesome. And it was really simple. The only thing was Wish let me down at last minute with my girls' jewelry and stuff.
Mhm.
Up until now, I haven't
Got
received it,
them.
and it was supposed to be here from the 22nd. Still haven't received it, so I had to go to Walmart. I went to Walmart and I bought the girls' jewelry and stuff. Luckily, mine came through.
You
But
know, I was gonna ask you when you mentioned Wish that you got the place card from Wish. I was gonna ask you if you ordered it like, you know, way back,
from
like that was the
February.
first thing that you did.
Yes,
Because
from February.
I know the whole ordering from Wish thing, you
Yeah.
know. So, but that was so awesome. And people, if you guys watched the video,
Thanks,
it's
Jamaica.
here. It's on live on Unfiltered Live. It's there because I saved it there. I shared it. And the place is
Yes, I love that place.
when I'm getting married right there too. I don't
And guys,
care.
I could plan your wedding. Look, I plan mine in 3 months.
I know, right?
3
So
months.
she's a
I
planner.
know I'm gonna help Vanessa out. You know, she thinks she's next. I know I got you, girl. I got you. I got you. I'm telling you.
Yes, Vanessa. She's planning yours next. Great.
Yes. Yes, you know what's funny though? I think that's where my talent really runs. Like I'm a woman of many talents. I'm telling you for real. The only thing we can't do is sing, but
You
we
come
love
like
sing.
me.
So I'm very talented. I put my hands to work.
Mhm.
I love putting my hands to work and putting my mind with it. It just I don't know. It just does something.
Mhm.
It just really does. And these are stuff that I love to do. I love to design. I love to decorate.
Coordinate. Yes.
That's me. So of course, if y'all need somebody to help y'all out with the wedding, I just went through mine. I always share information. I'm not scared to share information. I don't be selfish, you know, and it turned out beautiful. It was beautiful.
Because I see where like one of the time when one of the lady came to you and you were telling her what's in the bag and what it's supposed to do. What do they offer at Pristine Chapel?
Well, it's really it's a that's a big question because at Pristine Chapel they offer everything. I mean everything. You could get your cake made there. You could get your flowers from there. You could get it gives you your DJ, they give you preachers, they give you everything that you could think of for a wedding.
Okay.
If you want to have your dream
just,
wedding, you get it.
Okay, so
But
that's just you
yeah,
just want
I
to get your
choose.
stuff or
Yeah. So
Great.
which I really I use their DJ, their planner, their plan whatever the name
the
is.
winning
But
planner?
yeah, the planner, and I use some of their flowers. I use their centerpiece. And of
No
course
problem, Vanessa.
and thanks
No
Jamaica.
problem.
No.
And I also have a pianist player. He's so multi-talented. He's watching. His name is Evan, and he plays like almost every musical instrument. So I'll bring him with you. If I had time earlier,
Yeah.
I would have let you know, and we would have come. He would play, and
Yeah,
awesome.
it's awesome, you know. And there you could do your wedding outside. You could do it inside the chapel, but I chose the chapel because it was, of course, I go to church and I'm more on that Christian side. You notice my songs that I chose? When Jesus says yes,
Nobody can say no.
and then and then of course I walked down the aisle to Hallelujah. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna cry, but you know, I held it all in.
It was awesome though. I loved it. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I kind of got teared up too.
But let me tell you some people that was crying. My mom was crying. My nephew Michael was crying.
Really?
TC was crying. Kenny was crying. Vanessa teared up a little bit. Joe was crying.
Oh, really?
It was so many people crying that night, and it was
It was
awesome.
awesome. I got teared up too. Me and my mom.
It's so beautiful.
Like all of a sudden, I want to be a bride too.
I know, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Come on now. Look at her, guys. What's wrong with that? I'm not right.
I'm blushing now. Okay, stop.
But
There was one thing that you did, and I wanted to ask you. At one point,
Oh.
when you're supposed to like signing, normally they would break to sign,
Oh.
but you gave your mother, your parents-in-law,
yeah.
a frame. What was it?
I put that in the wedding because I'm definitely a family person, and I feel like as much as we can't pay people for what they have done for you,
Mhm.
it's just a token of our love. So I said, in the wedding, I make sure I mention to them it's a surprise. They did not know about it. We had like a family photo. I bought the frame from Things to Wish For or something like that. Some place, some wishing memory, whatever in the mall.
Yeah.
And I bought that and I put the pictures in there of like me, Adrian, and Marlon. That was in there.
Vanessa, thank you, Vanessa.
Yeah,
It
so
was of you and Marlon.
and Adrian.
Okay.
And so I went over to his family and said, thanks for giving away your son to expect me as a daughter.
Oh,
And his dad just started tearing up. He was just crying. And then he gave it to my family also and gave them a hug and everything. And I think those are like special moments that
That
I'll
was
never
very
forget.
sweet. That was sweet.
Yeah.
I love being spontaneous and probably going out of the box a little bit
Yeah.
and doing things a little different.
Yeah.
Sometimes things are too predictable. So,
I
like
know.
every time people be like, okay, they're
It's
gonna
the
sign
signing
this.
next. We didn't even do that
I
there.
love that. I
We
love
didn't even
that.
do that there.
Tell you, they didn't draw out anything. It was like, on point. They were ready. They came in. They start cutting the cake. They start eating.
Yeah.
You did not bore the people. They did not
Yeah.
weary the people. And I love that. Get to
Yeah.
the point. Get over with it. People need to go on their
It was
honeymoon, man.
beautiful. I know. And of course I went to Biloxi, Mississippi. It was like it's a resort. I went to IP Resort, Spa and Resort, and it was beautiful. It's everything just right there. You didn't have to go nowhere. But of course we went out to different places there, but it was awesome. So we have a question for you guys tonight, being that we're all in the married and bride and all of that good stuff. Hit them with the question.
Oh, the question is, and Jude B and I were having this conversation last week, so we decided to ask you guys about it. Would you date someone from a dating site? Would you date someone from a dating site?
It's like a give and take to that, right? It's a kind of thing. But I've seen where people date from website and it works out, but also it's like a risk running kind of thing because you don't know what you might buck up in. Well, yeah, I was by Jamaica.
Run into, no problem.
What you might run because a lot of times people, what you see on social media or dating website is not really who that person is. That person could be a molester, everything bad that you can think of, but you cannot tell from, Yeah,
I totally agree. And sometimes, it's social media. You don't know this person face to face. They can put any picture up.
Yeah.
And, try to intimidate you and draw you in. All you do is talking to the person. You're talking to them. Hi, Mikael. Thank you for joining.
Just Taheja said, most of them are criminals, are crazy.
That is true. That is true. That is true, Taisha. Some people, they put up pictures, they talk to you, all you do, you're not meeting them. But my suggestion is, because I know people who went on it, and I think within like 3 or 4 months, they got married. And up to, and they've been married for like probably over 7 years.
Well, like I said, some work and some don't. It's a risk-taking thing. It's really
when they went on the first date, when they were coming back home, they realized that both of them lived on the same street.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, they got married, and that's the same person. He said he did not wasted any time. He saw that girl, he saw everything that he wanted in a woman, and he married to her, and that's from a dating site. So it will work out for
Good
some
luck
people.
for
It will
him.
not good
It's
luck
him
for him.
blessed and she blessed, and it worked out
I
perfect.
know, right?
I've seen people can meet their perfect match on there, but like I said, are you willing to take that risk and say, okay, maybe this person is a good person, or maybe this person is just a crazy person. Once you start talking to that person, he or she, they're gonna stalk you. You're gonna have to change your numbers.
Wow.
You're gonna have to change your address. You're gonna have to make sure you put all kind of lockdown on your credit card and everything, because they might be a scammer. So you know,
as I said, it's a give and take.
Yeah.
And for me, if you are going to even
Christian mingle, it's the same thing on there. It's the same thing. Don't let me tell you something. Don't make no Christian thing fool you about Christian mingle. The same people them when you find on the regular dating website are them same one over there on Christian mingle, because they feel like Christian people is just gonna suck up to them. And then you like she said, you're gonna find criminal and
I
crazy.
know someone that went on one. I know someone that went on one just recently, and he had to come off of it because he's saying that it's nothing like what he thought it was. Yeah. Nothing like what. There's a lot of homosexuals on it. Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah, and like everybody is like. Them just in a way, it's like them just honey.
Hey, Christian mingle is the best place to hide. It's true. That's where they all hide, because they feel like, oh, it's Christian people that's on here, but it's just a name.
It's just a name. It's just a name. But if you're gonna go on a date from from any dating site, I suggest that you go places that, outdoor and places where a lot of people is, like to the restaurant or to the mall. Go somewhere like don't go to nobody's house.
Or be like me. Me love the search, Me give me a name, want see your ID. Me I look you up, me I search you, me find everything about you. So before you know nothing about me know a whole world about
you. You already.
Yeah. Give me the information.
Whenever you're ready to be investigated or investigate anybody, come to Jujubi.
Because me find it, me go on the website. I'll have a real phone number. Give me phone. Wall of your history. Me I go on the whole of DeKalb County website, the whole of Georgia website, any which way you see it from. Me I search a website and look for mugshot. That's how me stay. Yeah, but we investigate hard too, very hard.
And so seeing that we're on the topic, how long do you think? And you're newlywed, so how long do you think you should get married after meeting someone? After dating and being in a relationship.
And that's also a kind of thing also, because I've known my husband for about 3 years, and the first time I met him, we started off as like friends really, and it's just something different about him, and so I feel like the timing, the years, or the whatever don't really have nothing to do when it comes to love. If it's pure and it's true, and you feel like, okay, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with, and you don't have no question about it, go for it.
I definitely agree too.
Go for it.
Some people be like, no, only 3 months. You need to know them more. I feel like, me, the only thing that I think is being in the space of a home with that person.
Yeah, and that makes important. It even better.
Yeah. Because once you're able to wake up with that person, to leave the house with that person, go to bed with that person, then you will know.
And it's true. And I'm telling you,
will know all that you need to know about that person.
That works out even better, because a lot of times y'all don't stay in the same space, And because y'all don't stay in the same space, you don't really know the real person. They could put on a front for a couple of
Every
hours
time they meet
or
you,
2 days or so or a week. But when you really be in their space every day, then you see them throw them clothes over this one, then move this and put it there. And then you start to realize, okay, I don't like this. This I could work with, that I could fix. We could work on this.
Yeah.
And it helps a lot. It really does. You know, back in the days, the church used to say, oh, no sex before married, no this, no that, you can't this, you can't date, you can't, all of that garbage stuff. It's just, to me, and this is just my personal opinion, it's garbage. Because you really got to know
the person before.
And this is why a lot of the divorce rate is just up there, because people get married to people that they really don't know. They get married to a stranger. And so even in the church, the divorce rate is like sky high just in the church, because the church say, oh, don't do this before you're married. How are you going to know who is this person that you're married to? You go on date a million times, but that does not help. People can put on a front for a while, but when they realize that, okay, I'm going to go home to this man, or I'm going to go home to this woman, the front has to be cut off at some point.
How long can you act for?
Exactly.
If you're living with me, how long can you act for? If you come over to my place and you stay there for like a week, yeah, you can remind yourself and act out for that period of time. But living with the person, eventually your true colors is going to show out.
Yeah, and Tahisha pretty much, piggyback on the same thing. And from reading that, she totally agree. You cannot put a time span on, how long you think someone should get married to a person. Or
hi, Donovan Palmer. Thank you for watching.
Welcome. I love, when I'm telling you, when you meet love, you gonna know it's love. It's pure. It don't mean no harm. It don't envy. It don't hate. When you meet love, you gonna know it's love. You could tell the difference. But I totally feel like and this is my suggestion, if you're planning on, spending the rest of your life with someone, just because you live with them, that doesn't mean you have to be sleeping with them.
Yeah.
But when you live in their space, or they live in your space, you really, really, really get to know who that person is. You really
do. I totally agree with you.
You really get to know who that person is, and it a lot of times I feel like it will work out better that way.
Me too.
Work out better that way. So Vanessa is so silly.
She would tell me.
It depends on it depends. No, I think it depends on how you both feels about it. Yes, it does come down to a total agreement between both parties, but.
And then there's sometimes you're living with someone, but you're really into this person, and you notice that, like you would say, that they throw their clothes over there, and throw their shoes over there. There's some things that can be fixed.
It could be fixed.
As long as you guys have an agreement and you talk. And that's one thing too. You must be able to talk to your partner and have an understanding and come to an agreement.
Because like, say for instance, my husband, when I first met him, he used to love using the bathroom and leave the toilet seat up. That is like my pet peeve. Like, I hate it. I will go in there and I slam that seat down because I'm so mad. Like, I'm telling you, do not leave that toilet seat up. But from us staying together now, it helped. He don't do it no more. The toilet seat is always down. So it really does help. But say if y'all didn't live in the same space, that's something that he probably would never change. Because
he, so over the period of time you guys been together, he learned to understand me, what you like and your dislikes and your likes.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that you learned some dislikes of his and brought them as well. So, I want to know what a lady did. What I know, I have a friend, and that's what her husband always do. He leaves the toilet seat up all the time. You know what she did? She took the toilet seat off. She took off, period, because she's so sick of cursing about the same thing, getting mad about the same thing. So it's like, oh, damn it. She tore it off. She should throw it out.
Put some glue on it and make it.
You know what? Probably that's what I would do. But then how would you get it to clean? Because, you have to lift it up to
Oh my God. No, make it bottom part.
They're supposed to love somebody and do not know how to say to them.
I mean, suppose you love somebody and you don't know how to say it to them. I feel like you got to feel that person out first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Feel them out. There are certain things that you will have to like if me come around you. It's just, let me put this as an example. How does a homosexual know that another guy is homosexual?
They know each other and they have their codes.
They feel them out. So if me like you and me come and me touch you a certain way, me gonna know if you like me touching her. And me gonna know if you don't want me to touch you.
That's the same thing that me and my aunt was talking about the other day. A picture says 1,000 words.
Yeah.
So you touching the person, or you come in and you're you
Yeah,
will know if she wants to
has
tolerate you or if she wants you to take her hands off of her.
So for that question, you got to feel the person out and see how far they're willing to go. Feel them out and see. Just feel them out. You want to go to the movies? Let's go to the movies. And when you go to the movies, like that's our best place to you just feel them out now. Be like, where you want to drink?
I just talk about movies because this happened to me already. There's a guy that liked me, and he asked me to the movie. But to me, he's just, he's a friend. He's a friend.
Oh, Lord, hold on. Michael on fire. Michael will kill me with laugh. Be prepared.
Now, the guy put his hand on my leg.
Michael said, no, don't feel them. Sorry, Mickey.
So, Michael, thank you so much for coming in. As you come out, so she's laughing like, and she don't want to talk. She should be laughing because she see Michael. Thank you for joining us, Michael.
It might be him or his wife, one of them, but they both funny.
So the guy put his hand on my leg.
Mm-hmm.
Who tell him to do that?
Right.
I never ever. I thought it was so wrong. Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was so wrong. Why? Why would you do that? To me, it's like he just messed up our friendship because I've never been out with him again. He never come to me like that before. And then you want to put your hand on my leg like, really? The movies?
Yeah. That's why you feel like brush, not
I mean, I put my hand on his.
Brush.
When he put my hand on my leg, I put my hand on his.
And take it. Yeah, you gotta brush. You gotta brush against them, or or say some certain words and see in them comfort zone. I used to be a player. I'm just saying. but
I'll play, but when I play, I don't get too involved, and I'll lead on. I'll flirt. I'll flirt right up to the
brim. Yeah, like it's funny that we're talking about this. I was watching a video today, and this guy, I think it was a Lamborghini that he have, right? So he was standing like at a tree, and him see this man and this woman walking them in a relationship. So he walked over to the girl. She had on like a swimsuit. He walked over to her and said, "Hey." He was pretty much trying to take her.
Taisha, it was like a feel-up touch, and I wasn't trying to have that touch at all.
Yeah. So he asked the girl out on a date, and he was like, if you're gonna come on the date with me, you gotta break up with your boyfriend. She was like, no, we're together. So he said, how serious is the relationship from 1 to 10? She said 10. So he's like, okay, 10, all right. So fast forwarding, he's getting ready to leave now. So he went to his nice Lamborghini or whatever the car was over there, and she turned around and saw it. Girl, the girl grabbed her hand out of her boyfriend's arm and walked over to the car and said, "It's a video. It's I think
I
it's
think I
called
watched it.
Expose. And the girl say, yeah, coffee is okay. I'll go out with you for coffee. It's just coffee, right? He was like, no, I was thinking about after that we could go on a second date or something. She was like looking at her boyfriend like I don't think nothing is wrong with that. So the guy's like, so the girl is like, no, the guy said to the girl,
The really
if
she started.
yeah, if you gonna come on the date with me, you gotta break up with your boyfriend completely. The girl was ready to break up with her boyfriend.
She's
Her
stupid.
boyfriend went and opened the door for him and said, okay, you wanna go, go. So he opened the door for her to go in the car. She was like, you know, her outfit match your car and everything. She ready. So right when she about to go in the car, the guy said to the girl, hold up. You a gold digger.
I know.
Because just now when I was trying to talk to you, you said no, you was in a serious relationship. Now you see the car I'm driving, you want to come. So the guy gave him a jacket, gave her boyfriend a jacket to put on. I guess it said like expose or something on there. And said, come on, I'm going to go take you down the street to find you some real woman. And he drove away in the Lamborghini with the guy and leave her. She already just I look around like, I'm like, what you expect was going to happen?
Have her right. That's right, Beverly. I mean, like, you see a man, you don't know this man from Adams, and you're gonna go into his car because he's driving a Lamborghini.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna leave your boyfriend, but what your rate? You give him a rate of 10.
Seriously,
And
they've
you're
been in
gonna
a
leave
relationship
him.
for 5 years.
5 years.
The guy said, I just brought you to Italy to meet my whole family. You gonna really break up with me?
For a guy that you just met just because he's driving a Lamborghini. Come on, no.
Yeah.
She don't got no sense.
Yep.
She don't got no headpiece at all. No, with me, nothing like that don't strike me. Don't try and use cars. Don't try and use, vanity and stuff like that to try and get me. I'm not into it. I'm not frightened. That's how people end up dead. You're so right, Vanessa.
Yeah. It's true, and that's the same thing with the dating website. A lot of times people see certain things and it draw their eyes because on the dating website, they're not going to put the regular stuff about them. They're going to say they're a doctor, and nurse, and lawyer, and people going to go for it. There's a lot of crazy people out there. They're going to go for it, and then when they find out, oh, them just a prison.
And Beverly, not only getting used, but getting, STDs and all of them stuff because they risk their life. They're risking their life. You can't get. Oh Lord Jesus! What? A guy tried to date me like that. A guy tried to date me like that already. Like his friend was telling me about him, and he was saying it's not even a guy. It's a lady. I used to work with her, and she was telling me about this guy that liked me. The guy, he had money, but for me. Done something that it don't strike me. And the part that turned me off worse is the part when she said he can give you things. You can get this and you can get that. I don't care.
Yeah,
and at the end of the day, he's being with every other woman.
Yeah.
I'm not about to be no line. Me not in a this thing. Me not in a mix up.
But I guess that's Vanessa answer that for you.
Material things don't mean nothing to real girl. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Speak it, Vanessa. Yes.
So as you guys know, we both design stuff. We could coordinate stuff. Use us. We'll show up. And then not only that, guess what we did right before the wedding start, right? She did a unfiltered preview. Did y'all catch that?
I think man.
I hope y'all caught that. She did a unfiltered live preview, and I seen where a lot of people were saying, "I can't wait to see the bride." But
no, I'm not gonna cuss you out. I'm not. But it was what she wished. It was her wish, and she told me that don't show me, and I totally respect that, and I understood that.
And the reason why I said that was because I wasn't sure if Adrian, I wasn't sure if he was watching it because now he started watching it.
Oh.
So I wasn't sure if he was gonna be
watching
looking
it
at it and then glimpse over and see me if you came to my room. So that's why I said, don't put it on there.
Oh yeah. I understand, because I'm saying like you don't want it to just be out there, immediately. You want to get your thing together and post them at your time. So I really respect her wishes, and the interview was great.
So guys, as you guys, well, y'all don't know, y'all just gonna find out.
She was lovely, though.
I know, but I'll
you
post
post pictures. Yeah,
yeah, you can look
there are
on the
pictures
website.
on Unfiltered Live.
Because one of our videos went to like 1,600 and something views.
Wow.
Yeah, but so guys, we're trying to elevate. We're trying to go higher with our little unfiltered. Well, not little. A big things are happening over here. So me no know what on the think, but but we're trying to do bigger things, and so we have this Bose speaker that we're going to do a raffle. And for those of who is like out of town or out of Georgia or out of the country, if y'all want to support us, if you're out of the state and is in another state, you could use our Cash App. We'll post it on there. But we're gonna do a raffle with this right here, $20 to enter into the raffle. And so that way we could get like a better camera, so we could have like perfect view for you guys and those of who is going to be joining us later on. So we're doing a raffle for this speaker right here. It's really loud. When we first started our show, I have one of these. That's what we use for the music, and it's really, really loud. It's Bluetooth connection, and you could also use the what's that card called again? The HDMI or something like that. I'm gonna remember what it name, but $20 to enter into our raffle. This right here costs close to like $300. This is brand new, has not been opened. Everything is in there. It comes with a remote. It's a white one. It comes with a remote.
And these are really cute, cool. These are really cool. The ones that have the remote, like this one.
Yeah, and it's a wireless speaker. You could travel with it. Like the other day when I went on my honeymoon, I brought mine and I plugged it up in the hotel, played music from it and everything from the computer. It's really cool. So $20 if y'all want to join our raffle. We're going to put the information on our Unfiltered site, or you could email us at unfiltered852@gmail.com if you want to make donation to us. That'd be awesome too. But we are accepting donation, and if you want to be a part of the raffle, it's $20 to enter. If you could only enter with $10, let me know. We might be able to put like another 10 to it. But we will reveal the winner on this Unfiltered show, and we have more prices and stuff coming, pretty soon.
We always surprise y'all with a lot of little stuff, goodies.
Like when we first started, we gave away stuff for free.
Yeah.
And so right now we're trying to
Our first giveaway was $100.
Yes, $100, and we gave it away, no problem. I think who won that? Vanessa won that. So she should still be online. So we're for real. We're people of our words. And we're really trying to get bigger and expand, make it real. So we're asking for y'all help, make donation to us, or just join our raffle for $20. We might add like first prize, second prize, and third prize. So, but for right now, this is what we have. So Vanessa. Yes, Vanessa.
$100 sweeter though.
I know, right? What did you buy with it?
Look at that.
But we love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and for staying with us even longer. We really appreciate you guys always. And for those who did not make it to the wedding, like you'll be there for the baby shower whenever I get my baby, right?
I was gonna ask her now, so did any little one made on
not right now? Nope. maybe a couple months later. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is your host, Juju B, and my
Juliana. Vanessa said that she paid for her kids' field trip. Great. We're glad that we could help. So,
Yep.
guys, remember to tune in.
Thank you. Love you guys. See y'all next week, Saturday, at the
Yes.
same time, 8 o'clock. Okay. Thank you guys. Love y'all. Love my life. Love my life. Love my life.